It's time for Cocktail of the Week, and today we are celebrating National Mead Day. Technically, it's on August 6th for National Mead Day, but we're talking all things mead today on Good Morning Quad Cities at 11. Joining us is our director, Bill, who is actually directing the show right from the laptop, so this is kind of a pretty impressive thing. I can barely prompt the show for myself. He's directing it. And you've been making mead at home for a year now.
I have been making mead for a year. How do you make mead? Mead is fermented honey.
Okay.
It's honey is a sugar.
Yes.
And beer comes from the sugars come from starches, and then that becomes your sugar.
Okay.
In wine, the grapes become your sugar. Well, with mead, bees make honey, and so we introduce inoculate. Is what we say actually. Yeast into some water with honey, and the yeast go to town, and they produce the alcohol.
Nice.
So clear as mud, right?
So you have a container, and you put your water in, and you put your honey in. You got to shake it up because honey is, of course, very thick, and but you want to get that. You want to give the yeast some viscosity to work with, and so they can get at the sugar.
Okay.
So what I've done, this is our traditional. A traditional is a pretty basic mead. It's honey, water, and yeast. And right here we have a pineapple. Ooh. That's what would be actually called a melomel.
Okay.
So mead has all sorts of categories.
Yeah.
That go from there's mead, and then but just like beer,
it branches
would have pilsners or an IPA, or mead has other things.
Sure.
So this is a melomel. Over here is my favorite, and I'm going to go to.
And
man, wow.
This is what would be called a bochet.
Okay.
A bochet would be that the honey is actually cooked. It's the only time in honey that we would cook something.
Okay.
And what we're doing with the honey is we're actually adding color.
Ooh.
To it.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
And actually, the reason why I love making a bochet, it's the closest thing to whiskey.
Oh,
actually,
okay.
And actually,
all right, perfect.
That happens to be the reason why I started making mead in the first place, because I liked whiskey, and you can't really make it at home. And so I just wanted to do something that was creative and got into it. So let's try something.
Yes,
let's
please.
start with our traditional here. Now this is the very first the mead I ever made. And the funny thing is, once I make this, it's gone forever. Or once we drink this, it's gone forever.
That's it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, wow.
So let's get this open, and let's get a taste.
See what it's got going on.
I'm so excited.
I feel special. Like once this is it, this is it.
Ooh, it smells great. So how much honey are you using, or is that like top secret? Do you have to buy it by the gallon?
It's not. It's going to be
Truck it in.
a pound. No, I'm sorry, 3 pounds. Go back to 7. 3 pounds of honey will make a 1 gallon batch.
Okay.
So this is. We want to smell it first. There's no off flavor. I'm really pleased with that. That's.
It's so good.
That's
very
really
sweet.
great. It is. It's. And also, the one goal of a mead maker is to allow the honey to come through, and I'm really.
Oh yeah, you definitely
taste the honey. I like that.
That was really good.
Yeah.
So we'll put that off to the side, and we'll try that later.
Okay.
But now this is the pineapple. The pineapple was 64 ounces of pineapple juice.
Okay.
And actually it was 32 ounces that fermented, and then I added another 32 ounces. And,
sure.
And let's see what we have here.
Let's do it. So excited.
We're probably running out of time.
Ooh, that's good.
I know
A little different aroma to it.
You definitely taste the pineapple on that too, and the honey.
Oh, both, yeah.
Yeah, it like starts with the pineapple and then goes to honey.
And then
at
it
the
goes
end.
to the honey.
And
at the
it's
end.
funny. What's funny about this one was the neat thing about mead is that if you don't like it, once it first ferments, wait about a month, and all those flavors will just morph and change. And when my first sample of this, I hated it.
Okay.
It was horrible. I was very disappointed, but then after the month of conditioning, it turned out much better.
Nice.
So now let's do a boucher.
Okay.
Let's try a boucher. Now these are little 5-ounce bottles. I just got off of Amazon.
Nice.
And that's the
color on that one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Wow. And this is the one that's like whiskey.
This is that's the.
Kind of smells like it.
Well, the color's certainly there. Oh, it does, yes. Very much so.
And I made my own label on this one. I really liked it.
Oh, yeah.
I labeled it and gave it a name. It was the Rochambeau Boucher. And so this is my favorite. This is actually my favorite. So I'm really happy. What do you think? What do you think?
It was very good. You know, I can't drink a lot of whiskey because it is very strong and it kind of burns on the way down, but this doesn't. This is very good.
This has you'll probably have got a little bit of pepper.
Yeah, that is what it,
Because there's pepper in it.
Okay. Well, that makes sense, right?
That would make sense.
The funny thing about this one is when I first made it, it was a sugar bomb. There was so much sugar that it was actually, I can't remember what the name, cloying.
Okay.
Cloying, that's what they call it. And so I was able to actually take a traditional mead and cut it in half.
Wow.
And so it takes, if you take a dry mead into something that's cloyingly, it basically thins it out. It will dilute it. That's what it will be. And then it was kind of one-dimensional, and so it's like it needs something else. And some pepper. Put some pepper into a disposable tea bag, reusable tea bag, and there we have it.
And you're good to go. Wow, that is so incredible.